process to finish a service request. Now, after the system starts, the first step is to log in as an admin to the system. You have to use a registered email address. After logging in, you can see this is the home screen, and now add an employee. Select add an employee, and you're allowed to enter, first selecting the title of the employee, and those are the title options that you have. And I'm going to fill in a few details of an employee. Now we have added an employee, and an email has been sent to the employee. After adding an employee, you can see the employee that we just added has been populated in the list of all employees, and we can also see the day that he was added onto the system. Next, we are going to add a client onto the system. So here I'm going to add this client onto the system. Now we're going to submit. So we have successfully added a client to the system. Now we can actually go to the view to see all the clients on the system, and if you scroll down, you can see the last added client into the system. Now we want to add a minion to the system. First of all, we have to first view all applications of applicants to become a minion. Under pending application tab, you can see all the applications that are still pending for us to either accept or decline. Now we can change the application status to either accepted or declined. For this, we're going to accept, and we can submit. So we have successfully updated the application status for this applicant. Now if we check successful applications, we can see all the successful applicants. So this completes the process of accepting applications of minions. Now we're going to add services to the system. Under administration, we're going to add sort out cabinets or garage. flat rate is 99, and a short description. After we've done this, we just submit this, and there's a confirmation that it has been inserted to the system. Now we can see it has been added to the system. Here we can now actually add another one. This we're going to add under administration. Here we add data capture. The flat rate is also 99, and you also add the short description. Submit this. Now we add another service. Under errands, and this is going to be stand in queues. Flat rate per hour is also 99, and a short description. Submit. This completes the process of adding a service to the system. Once it's complete, you can see all the services that we had just currently added to the system. Yeah. Now we're going to send in a booking request for a client. First, we select the place service request. Now we can see all the clients on the system. We first have to select this client and click on the button place service. Page, you can see service request for the clients, and here we can select the service type. Let's select administration. Under administration, we can see we have research and data capture. Let's select data capture. Now we can select the date of service. Let's select the date for the 27th. We can see the days that we can select from. So let's say 8 o'clock. The location, let's say it's in Pretoria, in the suburb Hatfield. And we have the option of selecting if it's the same as the home address that the client wants. So we can say Hatfield here. And the description, of the service which the client wants to add. It gives us the opportunity to add more description of this type of service and any additional information for the minion to complete. After we have successfully completed the screen, we can just submit. So we have successfully placed, and you can see that it has been successfully placed and it's displayed in this view here. Now once we are done, just click done button. We can see the service that has just been placed, and we can generate a quote. You can see the quote with the service. Now we are able to set how many hours we need to do so. Let's set the hours to 2 hours, and total is displayed, and we save, and the confirmation of the quote being saved is displayed. Once you click the OK button, you see the total payable for that service selected is displayed. Now we're done, and now we can now click the done button. After successfully placing the quote, you can see that the quote has been added to the quote list, and now we can send the quote as an Excel spreadsheet. Now you select the quote and you select export to Excel. This takes the details of the client, the service placed, and the total price into the Excel spreadsheet. Once it is exported into the quote template, you can now save it. Wherever and you can save it for the client. And once that is done, we return to the system, and we can see the email of the client. Just take that and you put it in subject, and just put that as quote as per requested. go to where you saved it. Once that is done, and just quickly look for that. Here, you can select it and you can click send. Once that is done, you can see successfully sent. Once that is sent, you can see the codes that have been sent and are pending acceptance by the client. This completes the process of sending a code to a client. Now we have gotten authorization from the client to accept the codes that we have sent, and under new codes we can see the code. Now we can accept the code for the client. So we have the option to accept or decline. So first accept, and you have successfully accepted the code. Please click OK and then click submit to complete this process, or cancel to go back. Right here. Now we see that the code has been accepted under the code status. So that completes the process of accepting a code on behalf of the client. The next step is to send a booking request to Minions. We can see the service that has just been placed, and these is under the unpaid and unaccepted quote. This is for every quote that has not yet been paid but has been accepted by the client. When the client has paid and sent through their proof of payment, we go in and select that client to update the status to paid. And once we do that, we'll be displayed with a screen to change the status for that specific quote to paid. Now once we do that, we just select the submit, and we have updated the invoice status to become paid. Once that is successfully done, you can now see under the accepted we can see the accepted code, and now we can send a booking request, and now we can see the minion that is available for that day and during that time. So we select the minion and we send. Now the request has been sent to the minion, so now we can click OK. Now we are to assign after the minion has replied to our sending of the booking request. And now when we are gotten those replies back, and we are now able to send and assign the minion to the request that they have replied. Now we can assign to the minion. We are prompted that we have successfully assigned this service data capture to the minion. So we'll click the OK button. And now in the job card view, we can now see all the pending jobs and the details of each of those jobs. You can see the client name, the service description, the service date, the start time, and the duration, and the status of that job.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on the front end of our minion system, which consists of which is actually a website. So on this website, you can see we have the home tab, which is the screen you're seeing now. We have the about us services, which is going to have the list of services we offer. Request a minion, where a first-time user will be able to register on the system. The contact us tab, where we have details about the company. For the actual minion, which are the subcontractors, they have the opportunity to apply via our website as well. They can apply here. They will be able to log in to put in their schedule or to see whatever task they have to accomplish for a specific client. Then we have the client login here, where he will be able to place his request and also be able to view who is going to accomplish which task. So let's get started.
Finally, here we have all the pending jobs, and here
So, a first-time user that would like to place a request on the website will have to follow the following steps. First, you will have to click on the Request a Minion tab, which will bring about the registration form. But in case he is already registered, you can always click on the login here. That will take him straight to the client login, where he'll be able to log in and then place his request. So a first-time user will have to provide a client type, either personal or business, depending on what type of client he is. Provide a title, Mr., Mrs., their surname. Here I'll use John Doe. Let me quickly fill it in. Again, then provide a password, confirm the password, and then click on the register button. As you can see, we have a successful registration message that appears here, and then the user is redirected on the home page. An email is sent after this registration process where the client can check his information. Now let's go on to the next step. After registering on the system, the client can now have access to his functionalities. So here he will log in, using the email and password he provided earlier on the registration page. Okay, once the login completed, he can see his profile. Here you can see he has a profile picture because it's attached to a Gravatar account. So if you have a picture on your Gravatar, it will just show here. And then he has the opportunity to update. You can see his information is already pre-populated, so he can update whatever information he needs to if there is any mistake. Next, he will want to place a request, which is the most important thing here. So here, the client will first have to choose one of our service categories. So we offer, for now, 3 categories: household, administration task, and errands. So let me choose household. Yeah. And from services, there are a bunch of services under that category. So you still have to choose one of the services you want if it fits with what you would like to place as a request. So let me choose pool cleaning. The client will have to choose a date and a time. Let me say 26th of October and define a time 10 a.m. The company is working for now in these 4 areas: Pretoria, Centurion, Midrand, and Johannesburg. So we have to define an area and then provide a location, because you know sometimes street names are the same and users are sometimes lazy to type the complete address, so it will guide us better. Then you give a brief description of the tasks you want exactly. So let me type in here, like someone to clean a pool. Then you can even choose to add a picture to actually let us know what the actual task looks like. So here, I will put in a random picture here. Okay, I think this will do. And then the user is gonna have to click on the send request button. Again, you have the success message. Thank you for using our services. A code will be sent to you. And this is done via email again. And then later on, if the client wants to check how far his request is, he can again log in. Oh, sorry. Probably made a mistake there. Oh. So the client can go straight to the Track My Request tab. And here you can see the ID of the service request, the actual service requested, the start date, the time, and here there's no minion assigned yet. Obviously no contact, because it has not yet been defined by the operational head on the backend system, and the status is still pending. In case the status goes to completed, then the client will have the opportunity to rate the minion using a 5-star rating scale here. But it cannot be done so far as the status is still pending. Then the client can just log out. Now let's go on to the minion process, the application process, to become one of the minions in the company. So for an applicant to become part of the team of minions, he's gonna have to use the website as well. So on the website, he can just go on to the Become a Minion tab. Here we complete his application form. He or she will complete the application form. So yeah, let's use Joanne Mary, email joannemary@gmail.com. A brief motivational message. I would like to be part of the team. Do you have a car? Yes, no. Let me put yes. Please upload CV here. Here again, you have to upload a PDF document. In case you have already applied instead and then you would just like to track your application, you can always go on to check your application link here, and it will take you straight to the application, the Track My Application tab there screen, where you'll be able to check your application. But so far, let's just apply, because we're a one-time applicant. Yeah, then we receive the successful application message. Thank you, application will be processed. And then again you receive an email with your application details and your application ID, which we're going to use to track your application. So let's go on and check how far our application is. So we use the Become a Minion tab again, track my application. Here we just check on the email your application ID and then use it to track your application. So my application ID is 10. We'll see. Okay, yeah, here with application number, application name Joanne Mary, and then the application status still pending. They haven't accepted me yet. So that's about it for the application process. Now let's see what happens once you are accepted as a minion. Now let's say a minion has been accepted and is part of the team now. He can now go on and log in onto the system. For now, Panache is our only minion. So again, when you log in, you come across your profile first. So now you can change whatever information again. For example, here, if I don't want to put Geoffrey, I can just put Joe. And then you see, yeah, your profile has been successfully updated. My name is now Panache Joe. Then the minion has to, for the first time he's on the system, put in his schedule, his availability schedule. Yeah, he has to define a day, a time, from what time to what time he's available. Let's say Monday I'm available Monday from 9 to 2. Your selection is going to be saved here. We go on. Tuesday I'm available from 9 to 2 again. And then Friday I'm available from 2 to 5, because those are the operating hours of the company. Save date. So now you can check the hours you chose here and then save. If you're happy with your selection, just save everything onto the system. Then thank you, your schedule has been added. So once the minion has updated the schedule on the system, he now also has the opportunity to view whatever task was requested for him to complete. So let's see how that works. For him to be able to do that, he will have to come on the View Booking Request tab. And then here, as you can see, the operational head has sent him the request the client placed earlier. Pool cleaning, the location for the task to be completed, the area, the date, the time, and the operational head has defined already the duration. So that's why we have an end time here. And the status obviously is still pending because the task has not yet been assigned to any minion. This is just a request to all the minions that are available on that date at that time. So here the minion has the opportunity to accept or decline the task. Accepting the task will just notify the operational head that he is available to complete the job, and declining will just clear the screen. So that's about it for our system. I hope you enjoyed the journey through our website. Thank you.